Now let's see the concept of genetics as beginning talk about this topic genetics. So what is the genetics? Genetics this is the branch of biology which deals with the study of heredity and the variations in the organism. So what's the heredity? Heredity refers to the transmission of genetic information from one generation to another. That is the passing on of the features or characteristics from parents to their offerings. Now the features that it can be inherited by an, by an offspring from their parent is known as a trait. Now those features such as hair texture, hair color, or skin colors or traits. The hereditary characteristics are passed on from parents to their offspring through distinct units called the genes. Now, these genes are the what we call the hereditary materials or factors which determine a specific characteristic or trait in an organism. Let's see what's variation. Variation are the observable differences in the organisms of the same species. So the differences of the species that can be observed is what we call the variation. We see the common terms that are used in this study, the genetics. The first one is F1 generation. F1 generation, this is the first period generation arising from the crossing of the two pure breeds. F2 generation, the generation obtained by crossing individuals of the F1 generation. So basically, F2 generation is obtained from F1 generation. Genotype. Genotype is the genetic makeup or constituent of one organism, which is responsible for its certain physical traits, while the phenotype this is an outward appearance of an organism determined by a gene. Alleles are the different forms of the same gene occupying the same position on the chromosome. For example, uh, T or a small t for the head. Homozygosity, this is the state of possessing the two identical forms, these alleles of a particular gene, one inherited from each parent. Example TT as small or TT as capitals. So basically, they are of the identical forms. This is what we call homozygosity. While heterozygosity, this is the state of possessing two different alleles of a particular gene at one or more corresponding chromosomal loss. Okay, so one inherited from each parent. Example, maybe it's can be represented maybe capital and a small t. So they are homozygous t. So this means they are of different alleles. While dominance, this is the relationship between the alleles of one gene, in which the effect of the phenotype of one allele marks the contribution of the second allele at the same locus. So the first allele is dominant, while the second allele is recessive. Recessive means recessiveness basically is a condition where an allele can only be expressed itself in homozygous form. It cannot be expressed in heterozygous form. And the last term which we're going to see is the mutation, which is a sudden or random change in the genetic makeup of a cell, causing it all of the cells derived from it to be different from the normal cells. I hope it's clear, guys. Thank you for listening.